Good morning, everybody. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but I look kind of mature today. I know, she looks a little bit older, a little bit wiser. I'm turning 25 today. 25. Right now, I'm getting ready to go get my nails done. I'm super excited. I haven't got my nails done in God knows how long. It's been literally like forever. I just showered this morning because I was feeling so crusty dusty. If you haven't noticed, I sound super nasally. It must be this change in season. But the hot shower really helped. And yesterday my dad was so sweet and he made me some ginger tea, which is super bomb. But yeah, so I'm on my way. I thought I would just kind of record this weekend because we're going to do a few fun things. I think I'm going to go get another piercing with my sister over here. A flat right there. And I don't know, my sister's, I think one of them wants a rook and I think the other one might want a helix, anti-helix. I'm not sure. But we're super excited just to like spend time together and yeah, because my sister's coming over from Waco. So yeah. Okay. Change of plans. I think I'm gonna go eat with my mom because she didn't show up. She said she had some car issues, and so yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bummed because I waited for like 20 minutes in the parking lot and I hate awkward situations. So I was like, okay, I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them done today or if I should go to another salon. I don't know, because they're not bad. I could probably paint them myself, but like the middle finger is too short. Do you see that compared to the other ones? And my nails are super brittle. I don't think I've mentioned this, but they found out after my surgery that I'm anemic. And so I think that also has something to do with how brittle my nails are. But honestly, I've always felt like they were super brittle. Anyways, I only get them done like maybe like once or twice a year now, but I don't know, I really wanted them done for my birthday. Don't know what to do. Good night. I don't even know. It's so late, guys. It's 11 o'clock. I just got home. I realized that like half of the stuff that I was gonna record, I didn't even end up recording, but as you guys saw, I got to get my nails done, which was so nice. The guy that like did my nails was so cool. Like honestly, like I was super nervous. I just get really nervous and really awkward, and he was so kind and really got the color like how I wanted it, so that was awesome. And prior to that, we went to go eat at Salt Lake, just me, my mom, and my dad, and it was really nice just because we don't usually get to eat lunch together all the time because my dad works. He's usually pretty like busy during the day, like going from different places. But yeah, it was really fun. And then the reason why we couldn't celebrate today is because, which I guess I didn't really say, but we couldn't celebrate today is because we had church, and for those of you that don't know, my dad's a pastor, and so he can't really just miss church to go to a dinner, you know what I mean? And I'm also leading this Sunday, which means that I have to stay, well, I had to stay after service to practice. So yeah, but tomorrow we will be going to get brunch, and I'm super excited because tomorrow's like basically when we're gonna celebrate my birthday. And yeah, I started using some like new skin products that I'm super excited about. Let me show you. First thing that I got is this Skin Fix triple lipid peptide cream, and I'm using that every night because I realized like my skin it's been really dry. I also have eczema. I don't know if you can tell, it was worse this morning, but I've been trying to treat it, and I have a doctor's appointment to see if I can get a new referral to my dermatologist because it's not getting better. I also have like a white patch from the last time, but I think it's pretty covered by makeup right now. I also got this Paula's Choice thing that I'm gonna try, and I think I might actually try that tonight, even though obviously it's gonna take a while to see the results. Your girl's feeling like she's gonna look like a fresh baby tomorrow, okay? Good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to let y'all know I completely forgot, but I didn't vlog our brunch. Here's a picture of what I ate. It was so good. Right now, we are about to go get a piercing, so I will let y'all know how that looks. I cannot actually record while they're doing it. I don't know if you've got some rule about it, but I was gonna get a flat, but then my sister convinced me, well, actually my whole family convinced me to get a date instead. So I will insert a picture of the jewelry that I will eventually want to switch into, but in like white gold, not yellow gold. But for now, we're just gonna obviously leave with the surgical steel earring that they give you. But anyways, I'm pretty excited, so we'll see how it goes. I think my sister's gonna get a snug and the other one's gonna get a rug, so.
Sophie, wait. Okay, she got a rug. Wait, you wanna show yours?
Oh, he looks like right above the car.
Yeah.
I got a Dave. Oh my god, it's so cute. Today is Sunday. I am in the Starbucks line, in case y'all ever wondered what my Sundays are like when I am leading worship. I woke up, I overslept a little bit, so I woke up at 7:20 I think, or something like that. But woke up, got ready, decided to put my hair up, and I usually end up getting Starbucks. This is probably my only day that I get Starbucks. And yeah, I have to get there early to set up the kids' class. Hi, buddy. Hi. Guys, we are here for it's supposed to be my 9-month checkup, but it is technically 10 months at this point. My surgery was in December, and now we have it in, right now is October, so. Hey guys, so I'm gonna lower this a little bit because I'm in the car. Obviously, I'm in the car. Okay. Quick story time. I know that I never finished my conversation with you guys about my doctor's visit, so I will let y'all know, but for now I really quickly just gotta so let me tell y'all about the story of how I got stopped yesterday. So I have only been stopped twice in my time driving. I think the first time was maybe, I don't know, 4 years ago. And it was really bad. I didn't know what to do. I was just smiling like super dumb the whole time and like did not know what to do. Awful. It was for speeding. Had a huge ticket. Had to do like defensive driving and like go present my certification of defensive driving and get it off my record, blah blah. Okay. So since then I've switched cars, I've, you know, whatever. And then yesterday was a rough day. Overall, it's been a really, really busy week. And I've been trying, like, I have been having trouble sleeping again, and it's just been a really rough week, honestly. Just a lot of stuff that I've been having to prepare for. So I was done with my day at work, and I was like, I'm gonna be a good daughter, I'm gonna go help my mom. And I went to HEB, which I don't know if you can tell, I've got some like, well, I couldn't find aspirin, so I put Tylenol, but I crushed up some Tylenol and put it in my on my earring because I have a little tiny bump, but I want to take care of it before it becomes anything major. And I had this whole thing full of like Tylenol, and I had no clue. I like completely forgot to like put my hair down so people wouldn't see it. And I was like at HEB, and I was like, why are people looking at me? Like, what? That's why, girl. Anyways, so I went and picked up some things that we needed at the house, and on my way home, I was
at a light, and then the light switched to green, so I started going, and I noticed that there was a cop, and I was like, oh, like, you know, you just like get on your best behavior, and I was like both hands on the wheel, like the whole thing. And then I like he put his lights on, and I was like, there's no way. Like, I was like, I'm not speeding, I know I don't, like, I thought maybe a sticker's expired, maybe I didn't notice something. And at first, actually, I thought it's got to be that there's like some emergency somewhere and he just needs me to move. No, he was going slow, so I was like, dang it. So I like, you know, went off to the side, and obviously he's gonna come in through my right because on the left is the main road. But I was so dumb, I put this window down, and then later I saw him over here and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Anyways, I put my window down and I was like, hey, he was really kind, very nice, just great. But it was literally that I didn't have my license plate at the front. It does not have a place for you to put your license plate at the front, so you have to like drill into the bumper. So he even like grabbed his flashlight and like looked, and he was like, yeah, you might have to take it to the dealer. Oh, look at this, look at what I can do ever since I like hurt my wrist. Isn't that so gross? I have to do that like multiple times a day. Anyways, I digress. So yeah, I was like, oh, okay, like no worries, I'll get that fixed. So he let me off with a warning, but I like am so scared to drive my car now anywhere because I can't get it fixed right away. Like I called the dealership and they were like, we can do it for you, but like just know that if you ever need to get it like fixed or something, like because we're drilling into your bumper, it's going to be very expensive to fix. And especially because I think my paint is like special, and I don't know, okay? So I talked to my dad, and he's gonna try and find something that he used to put his license plate on the grill of his car back when he had like another car that also didn't have a spot at the front. So I'm hoping he can fix it, but I just don't want anyone thinking that I'm like over here breaking rules and not caring about the law when like if he sees me driving around and like I still haven't fixed it. I mean, given this was yesterday, so he's probably gonna cut me some slack. But it was awful because I've had this car for a year and driven by so many cops. No one's ever said anything. Do you know how many cars I see in Texas without a front license plate? I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. Needless to say, yesterday was rough. I was super anxious afterwards because I handed him my license and I was shaking. And he was like, is this your correct address? And I was like, yes, I'm literally a minute away from my house. Like, it's literally down the road. And he was like, oh. And I was like, yes. Finishing up my last video, my last scene before this, everything's going really good. I no longer have to go see my doctor, which is really awesome, or my surgeon, because it's basically like everything's good, you're done. So the only thing is I developed a bump right here, which you cannot see, but you can feel. It doesn't hurt unless I like literally press down and I'm like, oh, that's a little weird, like it's kind of sore. That's the only thing that I've like developed, and it was pretty soon after the surgery. Actually, I just kept forgetting to let him know. And basically it's the plate. It's one of the plates that I have, or one of like the, I guess, screw plates that they placed. They go all the way up, and so he thinks that it's just kind of like there, and that's what I'm feeling. And it's not on this side, just on this side. I'll try and insert a picture of my skull. It's pretty crazy how many like screws I have now, but that's the biggest thing. I did have like a weird scar in here that would trap food. That's really gross, but I mean, if you're gonna get into this situation, just know that these are things that you're gonna deal with, you know, or possibilities. So I had this gross like scar, and it would trap all this food, and now thank God it's gone down a lot. So he was like, I think it's fine, and it should just continue to go down over the next few months. And then again, like I said, it's been about 10 months. I was supposed to see him at the 9-month mark, but we had to switch the date. All of this is still pretty numb. None of this is numb, but all of this from my lip down is still a little bit numb, more on this side than this side. And I would say it's like 70% of feeling is back. And maybe on this side, like 80, 85, I don't know. But yeah, it's not necessarily bad. It's just, you can tell that it's not fully there. So anyways, just wanted to fill you guys in because I know it's been a really long time since I spoke regarding like my surgery and stuff. I was talking to my mom about it and just how crazy it is that now like it's really normal for me to sleep with my mouth closed, and before I couldn't. And like even right away I noticed that breathing was a lot easier, which I never even knew that I wasn't breathing at full capacity, I guess. I don't know. It's just not something that I ever realized that was going to be fixed. Like that wasn't one of the benefits that I thought I was going to have. So that's been really awesome. And anyways, just kind of wanted to fill y'all in on that and let y'all know that I personally, like my whole journey with this surgery has been very, very positive. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I never struggled with my identity after surgery, because it was a very big shock to my system to see myself like not only like super swollen, but also like my whole face changed. And maybe it's not as noticeable to you guys seeing this, you know, but I've had people that I've known for a long time not recognize me. And other people are like, I don't really see that big of a difference. So it really just depends on the person that I'm speaking to. And it just kind of like, that's something that I've had to get used to. And it is kind of like a shock to know that there are going to be people that from now on that I will meet that will never know what I used to look like. And that's kind of, I think, the scariest part of it all, is like kind of like letting go of what I used to look like. It's a very big, I feel like, I don't know, it just feels weird. But again, I personally, like, my whole journey has been very positive. I don't know, I feel like I had all the support that I needed, and I feel like I was able to fully recover. I had access to all the things that I needed to, like physical therapy, you know, all the different prescriptions that I needed to take after for pain, which I didn't feel any pain. That was awesome. A lot of people think that it was a very painful thing. It wasn't for me. As soon as I felt any discomfort, it was in the hospital and they immediately took care of it. So it was never something that I was like. The one thing that I would let you know that is the scariest of this whole surgery is not only seeing a new face, but also anxiety. There's so much anxiety. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, they put tubes down your nose for you to breathe while they work in your mouth. And so my throat was very, very sore. And I also had a lot of congestion all here, a lot, to the point where I could not breathe. And then you have your mouth wired shut, so it almost feels like they're suffocating you in a way, like you just can't breathe. And that lasted about maybe 2 days, but I would say that was probably the peak of anxiety, where I just thought, why did I do this? I'm gonna regret this. But overall, looking back now, I completely recommend this. I think that if you have the support that you need, if you have the financial means to, you know, take care of all the bills, because there will be a lot of bills, and I would say that you feel okay with getting it done. You know that there is a risk of you having like some sort of like shock when you look at your face. I prepared myself the best I could with that. For me personally, I didn't want to get the surgery done unless I needed it, and they let me know that it was at the point where like it was only going to progress to become worse, and it wasn't cosmetic, it was like medical, like I needed it. And so that to me kind of helped ease me a little bit more, ease my anxiety a little bit more. That's my personal experience with it. I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I hope that it all makes sense because I feel like it's several weeks difference, but hopefully it makes sense once I edit it. But I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.